Good day, everyone. Welcome back to Emotions and Stories. Today's story is called The Ties That Bind. In the bustling city of Delhi, the Sharma family lived in a multi story house, the walls of which echoed with both laughter and tension. The family consisted of four members: Amit, the father, a strict but loving man who worked as a corporate manager; Neelam, the mother, a homemaker with a heart full of compassion and dreams of seeing her children succeed; Arav, their 20-year-old son, a successful lawyer with a booming career; and Isha, their 22-year-old daughter, a student pursuing her final year in fashion design. The story begins with the wedding season, when the entire family is preparing for big occasion. Amit's younger brother Rajesh was getting married, and the family had to make a lot of arrangements. Rajesh's marriage would be a grand affair, and the entire Sharma family was expected to contribute, both financially and emotionally. However, things were not as smooth as they appeared on the surface. Arav, who had always been the golden child of the family, was unhappy with how things were progressing. His career had consumed him, and he felt he wasn't able to connect with his family anymore. His father, Amit, often boasted about his son's success in front of his relatives, which led Arav to feel both proud and suffocated. He wanted to make his own choices, but didn't know how to break free from the expectations placed on him. Meanwhile, Isha, the more free-spirited and artistic member of the family, had her own struggles. She wanted to pursue her passion for fashion design and travel the world, but her parents were traditional and expected her to settle down soon after graduation. Her dream of becoming a designer didn't fit into the plan her parents had of her, and this led to frequent clashes between her and her mother Neelam. Isha's frustration came to a head one evening when she burst into tears confronting her mother. "Why can't you understand? I don't want to live like this, what you have planned for me. I want to build my own future." Neelam, taken aback by her daughter's sudden outburst, responded in a hurt voice. "All we want is what's best for you. We want you to be settled. You think it's easy for us too?" Their conversation was interrupted by Arav, who had overheard the argument. "You both are always fighting. Can't you just live in peace?" he shouted, his frustration spilling out. Amit, hearing the shouting from the other room, entered the living room. "What's all this noise?" he demanded, his voice stern. He had always tried to keep control over the household. Seeing his children argue made him feel like he was losing that control. The family stood in silence for a moment. Amit, whose authority had always been unchallenged, seemed taken aback by the raw emotions surfacing. Neelam, who had always tried to keep things together, now appeared exhausted by the pressure. After a long pause, Neelam spoke softly. "Amit, maybe we need to listen to them. I feel like we have been caught up in our own world that we forgot they are individuals too." Amit hesitated, but nodded, realizing that perhaps in his desire to provide, he had neglected his children's own desires. That night, after everyone had gone to bed, Amit sat in his study, reflecting on everything that had happened. He had always been the provider, the protector, the pillar of strength. But now he felt unsure what the future held for his family. His son Arav was already thinking of moving to another city for work, and Isha wanted to chase her dreams. Would they still be a family, or would they drift apart? The next day, Amit called Arav into his study. "I know I have pushed you too hard," Amit said, his voice softer than usual. "I just wanted to make sure you had everything you needed." But I forgot to ask you what you wanted. Arav, surprised by his father's vulnerability, nodded slowly. I understand, Dad. It's just I need to make my own decisions now. Later that day, Isha came into the room, hesitant. Dad, Mom, I need to tell you something. She took a deep breath. I have been offered a chance to intern in Paris for a year. I know it's a big decision, and I have been so scared to bring it up to you. But it's my dream. Amit and Neelam exchanged a look. After a long pause, Amit spoke. You have always had a strong will, Isha. We might not have understood your dreams, but we do now. You should follow them. Tears filled Isha's eyes. Thank you, Dad. Thank you, Mom. As the wedding day arrived, the Sharma family came together, not just for the ceremony, but for something more significant, understanding and accepting each other's desires and dreams. While the wedding was a grand celebration, it was also the start of a new chapter for the Sharma family. One where they would begin to truly listen to each other, letting go of old expectations and embracing the individuality of each family member. The ties that bound them weren't just traditional values or societal pressures. They were the love, understanding, and respect they had for one another. Even though the struggles were always there. We hope you liked the story. Please do mention it in your comments. Please do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.